Hello, and thanks for joining me today. So I just want to show some of the projects that I made using Spellbinders' new beautiful sentiment vignettes collection from Becca Vegan. And I do have separate tutorial videos for these different projects. And in one tutorial, I show how to use the Petite Floral Potpourri die set to create backgrounds using different techniques. So these first two cards show how to use the die cuts to actually create a background. And this one sort of has more of a pattern to it. So it's a bit of an ombre that goes largest and lightest flower down to the smallest and darkest flower. And then in this one, it's more of sort of a random all over pattern. And so one of the really nice things about this die set is that one die will cut out, in this case, 3 different size flowers that are similarly shaped. So it's really nice that in one die cut you can have all 3 different sizes. So there's the first 2 cards. The next 2 cards I use a different flower because you get 10 different dies in this set, but some of the die plates will actually cut out, as I mentioned, multiple die cuts, and so you get a variety of differently shaped flowers. And this particular one has 2 different sizes on the same die cut, so you'll get both die cuts, the small and the large. And I first die cut this flower out of foam, and then I use that foam as a stamp. So you can always do that with any of your dies. And even though these are small dies, by creating backgrounds, you can have them make a larger impact. And so always consider die cutting your dies out of foam and using them as stamps. So that's one of my stamped backgrounds, and this is the second one. So instead of the ombre going from top to bottom, light to dark, this goes from light on the center and then radiates out to darker around the edges. And I'll peel back the vellum here just so that you can get a little bit of a closer look at the background. But I like sort of having that vellum layer to sort of tone it down just a little bit. And for both these cards, I used a different die set in the same collection. This one is Bless Your Heart vignette, and so that comes in its own separate die set, and this one is Heartfelt Thanks vignette, and it's just got a lovely oval frame. Here, the Bless Your Heart vignette does have a larger frame that goes around it. I just chose not to use it on this particular card. So there's those 2. And then the last one that I made in this, the one video showcasing how I made these 5 cards, is this one here. And it's a really simple card, but how the background is made is using yet another flower shape that's in the Petite Floral Potpourri die set, and using that one die to die cut and create a stencil, and then using that stencil to just create an inky background. And it's just really nice and simple. And of course you can keep that stencil just like you can keep the foam stamp and use it multiple times. So that's all shown in one video. I have a different video where I use the Heartfelt Thanks vignette die set to actually create this pull-up slider card. And this stamp is actually from one of the card kits of the month. At the moment, the actual set escapes me, but if you watch my tutorial video, I'm pretty sure I mentioned which one it's from. And so that's another option for how you can use these beautiful dies. So that's the exact same die set here. Then in a separate video, I used the Bless Your Heart vignette die set to actually create a waterfall card, because the innermost smallest frame of the Bless Your Heart die set actually matches the Spellbinders grand cabinet, also designed by Becca Fegan. And so she's actually got the grand cabinet and the grand holiday cabinet, which is the die set I have. So this is going to be a holiday card, and my first of the year actually. And I also have the reindeer prancing layering set, which also has the same sort of insert here. So I've combined all three die sets, which is the beauty of sort of investing in these systems. And it's great that, Becca creates these gorgeous die sets and then kind of continues to add on and expand some of these core elements so that they can mix and match from previous die sets. So it just gives your older die sets some new life, some different ways of using them, and then you can always sort of mix and match and have more variability, more flexibility. So this is a waterfall card, and I've just augmented the sentiment here with some hearts and a little bit of gold foiling. So my sentiment now reads, "God bless your heart and home." And then you pull on the tab, and these next two panels are from the reindeer prancing. There's the reindeer. And then, "May your Christmas be merry and bright." And this is from the grand holiday cabinet set. So really, really fun. When I saw this die set, I knew I wanted to craft with it because it just fits in so well with something that I already have, something that I've already sort of invested in, because I bought the grand cabinet and sort of that add-on for the holidays. So that's in another video. And then my last video that I have, I make a nameplate using this is actually the outer frame that goes with the Bless Your Heart. So as you can see, the Bless Your Heart and the Heartfelt Thanks, they actually come with this inner frame that has your sentiment, but then there's also an outer frame that surrounds that. And while I didn't use it on my card here, the outer frame for Bless Your Heart actually has this decorative design detail. But if you watch my tutorial video, you'll see how I actually sort of stretched it in order to create this nameplate. And this panel, the matte layer right here, that's the exact same matte layer as this, so you can actually see how much I've extended it by. I've almost doubled it. But what's really nice about the design of this is that because this middle section here is straight, that's how you can just elongate it to however long you want. If you're creating a custom nameplate for a friend, a coworker, a family member, this can be a wall hanging as well. And what I've done, since this is a gift, is I've actually made 2 additional pieces to go along with it. So I've made this piece, it's already got some double-sided strong score tape, and I have this on Velcro because I do need to mail it, so this will fold flat. But then if she decides to use this version as a desk stand, she just needs to, and I've given her some lines and some notes, she just needs to peel off the tape here, attach it to her nameplate, and then it will rest like that as a kind of a desk stand nameplate. Or her second option is this. This is just a little wall plate, and again, I've got some double-sided adhesive tape, nice and strong. I've given her some instructions and some lines for lining this up so that it's exactly centered. And then if she tapes this down, then she can use this as a wall hanging. So imagine you can make one of these wall hangings for maybe bedroom door of your kids, or your nieces or nephews. And maybe I'll do that for my nieces and nephews. So yeah, a lot of different options. So I think it's just going to be so cute. So there's a separate video for this as well. And I'll link to all of that in the upper corner and in the description box below as well. So, if you want to see how I make any of these projects, feel free to check out those tutorial videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, or if you have questions, leave me a comment. And if you know anyone who might like this video or any of the tutorial videos, please do share it with them, and that way they'll have a chance to check out this video as well. At the end here, I'll have a subscribe button, and if you hit subscribe and the notification bell, then you'll get a notification anytime I post new videos to my channel. Thank you again, and for everybody who's already a subscriber or who has shopped any of my affiliate links, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Thank you again, and until my next video, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Thanks. Bye.